My name is Liu Xing. Uh, Today we want to talk about Confucius and Confucianism. Confucius himself, as known in Chinese, called Confuzi, because during this time, the time between 800 BC to 200 BC, during the 600 years, a lot of philosophers, they were born in east of the world. That is Confucius, Sakyamuni, and which is Buddhism. I myself believe in Buddhism. In China, there are a lot of people believe in Buddhism, and Plato, that of course is very famous in Western life, called the Confucianism. We call Rujia. It's not really, in fact, in almost every Chinese mind, Confucianism is not a religion, because Confucianism, we worship Confucius, but he is not like who has a superpower. We worship him, we admire him. He's a scholar, and he's a statesman. He provided a theory, and he educated the people. So in this way, we worship him. We Chinese people, we admire him. We memorize him. People who believe in Confucianism, they feel they should take greater responsibility to the society, to the state, to the world. They should rebuild them. They should make the good example to all the people. What is their sacred text called? That is called the Confucius Analects. That is the first important book, 论语.
Is that considered, like in Christianity, we look at the Holy Bible? Would that be a comparison?
Not as that important as the
Okay.
Holy Bible,
Okay.
but it's the first book.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is actually what Confucius looks like. He's not handsome, I should say. And he himself, he admitted that. He's a warrior. First, he's a warrior. He helped the country. He protected the emperor. He protected the king during the war. He's also a statesman and a moralist. And he's an educator. And he's a legislator. There is one out of 12 family. One out of 12 family was Confucius student. He educated all kinds of people. Before his time, the school will only allow the noble people who attend. But after that, all the students, if you want to learn, if you pay some tuition, and the tuition is very interesting. They pay in meat. Yeah, dry meat,
Oh.
salted and dry meat. You pay 10 slices of that, and then you get your chance to learn with Confucius. And he is the one who opened the Chinese eyes to think about what are we, and where are we going, and how we deal with those problems. So here is a very famous sentence come from Confucius Analects. That is, 三人行，必有我师. When walking in company of other men, there must be the one I can learn something from. During his time, he all want to learn. Even when he became a world famous scholar, he constantly learned every day. His students made this book, the Analects. I think it's much like the Holy Bible. Jesus himself didn't write that book. Yeah, it's the same way. I mean, as far as I know, I don't know a lot about Holy Bible. I recently bought one, and I read. So as far as I know, it's the same. That as a statesman, he used this, and during his time, the king are out of control. the king himself can control everything. Can discuss whether you will live or not, you worthy live or not. He can kill you with no reason. And Confucius himself, he said that the king should act like a king, so the people can act as people. If the king don't respect life, the people will not respect you at the same time. By his words, he was not pleased. He was not welcomed by all the king from all the states. So he kept on traveling. After he is 69 years old, he finally had a chance to go back to his hometown, which is in Shandong province. And finally he had the chance. But at that time he's too old to be an officer. So the government at that time considered this time to call him back. That is a safe time, because he will not be an officer. So this, as a moralist, this very famous sentence was created by him, and until now we still know this as a golden rule. That is, do not impose upon others what you do not desire yourself. You don't want, and maybe the other people, they don't want. Do not push. That is mainly, you should focus on the life now. So called the Confucius Institute, because he became an icon of Chinese culture. Okay, and the question, what is their ultimate goal in Confucianism? That is we're not chasing the afterlife. That is we just chasing. There is 4 languages. We just chase to find a solution for the people. They can live happily, and find a solution to solve the social problems, and find a solution to help the government to run the government in good way, and just to help the management, and to keep yourself in good moral, no matter how the situation is, to keep yourself in good moral. That is the ultimate goal of Confucianism.
Right.
And the Confucius himself, whether he's believing in reincarnation, I don't know. Along his book, he didn't say about that. So we still don't know. But in his book, in theory, people don't talk about it, and so we don't know whether he believed or not. So we don't know. Not like the Buddhism, they show in their theory very clearly. My name is Liu Xing.